and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, it's Montgomery. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard second down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. A spin. And all the way down to the 9.
Let's go, let's go.
The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Fields. Flush to his right. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this time he is in. Yes. David Montgomery. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Bears 34, Chargers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Check, 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 check. 59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, check, 59. I'm coming.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. They've got his man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Guyton, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I
Really?
want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On play action, Fields
Lets this one rip toward Graham. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Play action. It's Fields.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Well, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Fields.
That is caught. It's Williams.
I'm the best in the game.
Touchdown, Chicago. Damian
Kyren Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Santos now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bears 41, Chargers 24. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Akeem Hicks. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 big plays in succession, and the Chargers on the move. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's got Eckler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big...
He's got a man! Complete! Touchdown! Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bears 48, Chargers 24. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First down, Chicago.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. The tackle by Derwin James.
Back to throw. Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap. Fields.
Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And a short return to the 6-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.